Good afternoon everyone, welcome to my live stream from the Palma Christmas lights this evening, and I'm down here on the Paseo Maritimo. I'm just going to pan the camera around. Do let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me. Diane, good evening, how are you? I can see Suzanne has left a message as well. Good afternoon everyone, welcome to my live stream from over here at the Palma Christmas lights. Now you're in for a treat today because, well, the weather here has been really terrible today. We've had a lot of kind of grey cloud. It's been miserable, it's been cold, it's been kind of damp and awful, but you're in for a treat because we're going to have a look at the lights. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Let me just spin this round this evening. Now I'm keeping my fingers crossed here for the signal. It's been absolutely packed over here in Palma over the past few days. So I'm hoping that Sunday is going to be the day to go and see the lights, and where we're going to get through the city centre a little bit more easily. Now you can see the pink building to my left here, we're just coming up towards, is the Consulate del Mar. It is the official office of the new Balearic president, who is Marga Proens, and not a bad office to have either, because check this out. She's located right next to the huge Christmas bauble down here, and look how festive it is looking this evening. Now let me see who is in the live tonight. I have to say I do struggle reading the chats at night time just because my phone does appear a little bit dark. I can see Andrew, good evening. Julie, hello. Paul, hello to you. Also I want to say a very big thank you to Tommy as well. I can see there's a super chat waiting for me on this live stream as well. Matthew, Tommy and Matthew, good evening, and thank you so much for that. It's very much appreciated. Now, just as we're coming up to the huge Christmas bauble here, it's actually a walkthrough, so you can see people are actually in there at the moment. They're taking selfies. It's so pretty. Now, you may remember, I think it's last weekend I said I wouldn't be doing any Christmas content until December, but because of the weather that we have had today, and there wasn't very much in the way of sunshine, in fact there was no sunshine here in Mallorca today, at least not where I was anyway, I thought I would come down and take a look at the Christmas lights this evening. It'll be the first of a couple of live streams from over here actually, so what we don't see tonight I will cover in another video, because it's absolutely impossible to get around all of the Christmas lights in one video. But look at this, it's been John, good evening, my goodness me, thank you so much for your super chat tonight, very much appreciated. Goodness me, thank you so much. My goodness me, I can see we've got already 120 people here on the live tonight. So thank you so much for joining me from what is looking like a very festive Mallorca this evening. I'm just going to take a little look back at the Christmas bauble because it is so pretty. Who else have we got in? I have to really apologise if I missed the messages tonight. Carly, good evening. Carla as well. Karen, good evening too. John, hello, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Now you can see, even though it's a Sunday evening, we still have loads of people coming out tonight. My goodness me. Lee, thank you so much for your super chat tonight. Thank you, and Wayne as well. We have another one coming through. Oh my goodness me. Thank you so much to both of you. I hope you're both doing well today. Now we're walking along the Paseo Maritimo, which is the main road which runs through Palma City. If you're driving through Palma, this is the road that you will come through. But we've got this lovely paseo here, this lovely walkway, which comes all the way through, and it's lined with these beautiful palm trees as well. Looks so pretty. I can see you guys have had some not very nice weather over in Northern Europe at the moment. I'm guessing the weather is pretty bad stateside as well. We are in winter now. The temperatures have dropped. Summer does feel like a long way away. I'm hoping I'll be able to give you some more winter sunshine actually as we go on through the season. I don't think we're quite done with the sunshine just here, but unfortunately we do not have it today. Jimmy, thank you so much for your super chat as well. I hope you're doing well, my friends. We've got lots of these little restaurants open to my left hand side. This area actually is so pretty down here. It's so worth the walk. If you're coming into Palma, make sure you walk along the Paseo Maritimo up into Safacina Park, where they've got some more Christmas lights. And I know you can't see it at the moment, but we're heading to Palma de Mar, which is home to the cathedral. We'll see the cathedral in just a second. I have absolutely no idea whether we have any lights down here this year. In previous years, we had the huge Christmas tree down in Palma de Mar, so I'm not sure if we're going to have it tonight. Let's go and have a look. My goodness me. Now, my daughter was in Palma last night with her friends from school, and she told me that literally the entire school was in Palma, so it's not really a time I can come down and live stream. She's here with her friends, so I'm going to try and do these Christmas light live streams on the Sunday evening when hopefully they're all back at home and doing their homework. Right, let's go and have a look at Palma de Mar. My goodness me, look, we're going to take our first look here, just up at Borne, heading towards Borne and Plaza de Reina. It's beautifully lit up. Oh, nearly got taken out by a taxi there. Didn't want to stop on the pedestrian crossing. Let's go and have a quick look at the cathedral and see if there's anything down here. Lee, another Lee, thank you so much for your super chat, Lee. Thank you, much appreciated. Now, look, we're down here in Palma de Mar. I can see we've got some carousels, it's like merry-go-rounds. I thought we might see a little bit of a market down here. We haven't got a market. In fact, there's nothing down here. I thought they may have had something like a Christmas tree or something pretty major down here, but they just don't this year. And let's just take a peek up towards the cathedral, which looks very nice this evening. David, thank you so much for your super chat as well. Much appreciated. Thank you, David. So this is Palma de Mar, everyone. And yeah, there's just not very much going on. Even the Guinness House restaurant, which is just over here, the bar, is closed for tonight. So I think all the action and all the lights are going to be up in Palma itself. So let's turn around and head on up towards Paseo del Borne, which in my opinion has the best Christmas lights display you're going to find over here in Palma too. Now this is what I love to see over the Christmas. Look, you've got the churros and chocolate stalls out. I'm going to cross over just because I've got a little bit of a nicer walkway. Look, taking my life into my hands. No one likes stopping at pedestrian crossings over here. Oh my goodness. If you're over here next year, anyone coming here on holiday, if you see a zebra crossing and if it has no traffic lights, don't just walk onto it because you could get taken out. People don't really like stopping, so. How is this live stream looking, guys? I hope it's looking relatively okay. I hope the signal's okay as well. I hope you can hear me too. Glyn, good evening. You are in Dover this evening. How are you? Sue, hello, good evening to you too. Is that Andrew McVeigh I can see? My goodness me, guys, I have to apologise. I think I'm going to have to, when I do these evening live streams, I might have to bring my glasses or something because I literally can barely read the text whenever it goes into dark mode, and it's night time as well. Andrew McVeigh, I hope you're doing very well over there. Loving life in Dover instead of loving life Mallorca. Now I can see I've got a few people coming over here this month. I can't read your name. You're coming over on the 8th to the 12th. Fantastic. Anyone coming over actually at the moment to Mallorca? Well, this is a great time for city breaks. I'm pretty sure you can get some cheap flights as well at the moment. If you get a sunny day as well, then you really are going to hit lucky, because it means you'll be able to go to the beach or at least sit in the sun or sit out in the sunshine. One of the many cafes we have here. And look, we're just coming up by the side of the cathedral here. There's nothing really very much to see, unfortunately. To my right hand side. Keith, good evening. Thank you very much. I'm glad you can see this. And we also have admin Anne as well, from the Facebook group, from the Mallorca Under the Sun Facebook group, on the chat this evening. Anne actually gave me the information about the office that's right next to the Christmas bauble, where we started the live stream this evening. Anne is our culture expert over on the Facebook group, and can more easily identify official public buildings than I can. So, oh my goodness, it's busy around here. Look at this, look. Got the festive roundabout here with the stars, it's so pretty. Let's head on round. Now, anyone coming over here and staying in Palma, you can see I'm at the bus stop here, right by the fountain at the end of Paseo del Borne. If you want to go to Palma Aquarium, you need to get on the number 35 bus, which departs from this point here, right by the fountain on Plaza de Reina. It's the one attraction, actually. Palma Aquarium is the one attraction which is going to be open on Christmas Day as well. So if you're over here on holiday and you want to do something on Christmas Day, then head on over to the aquarium. It's open because, well, they have to feed the fish, so obviously they're going to have people in there. Tony, hello Tony, good evening. My goodness, thank you so much for your super chat as well. Goodness me, guys, I really appreciate this. I almost wasn't going to do a live stream tonight, and then I thought I would just go ahead and do the first Christmas lights live stream for the season. I'm not going to jaywalk. Look, we can see the it's going to turn green. Here we go. Right, let's get some really nice views of Paseo del Borne, and I cannot believe how busy it is here tonight. It's crazy busy. Now, as many of you know who come over to Mallorca on holiday, Mallorca isn't great for Sunday opening, actually. We don't really do Sunday opening. This area is normally completely dead on the Sunday. We tend to have a few chain shops open, but obviously because the lights are on and because it's Christmas, well, everyone's coming in to see them. So let's head on down through Paseo del Borne. Bev, good afternoon. How are you doing? And of course, Paseo del Borne has a lot of street entertainment. I think we're coming up to some here. Let's have a look. I've got a little bit of a tripod-y thing here. I can see if I can hold it above the crowds, so you can see what's going on here. Let me know what it is. I can't actually see. Let's have a look. Okay, so we got a clown. Right, let's go. Let me head round the back of people here. My goodness me, so busy tonight. This could actually be a Saturday. If it's this busy this evening on the Sunday evening, I dread to think what it's like last night. Anyway, let's go and head on back into the middle of Borne. So we've got lots of these street festivals going on, which is always good fun. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, look, we've got the balloon salespeople as well down here. Keith, you're telling me it's 2 degrees in Lowestoft. Oh my goodness. Now, as we're coming through Borneo here, you're going to find a lot of little cafes down here where you can stop off and get yourself a nice drink. And they're even busy this evening too. Now, I have to say, actually, this weekend while I've been out and about around the island, I've seen quite a few hire cars around, which makes me think that we still have quite a few tourists on the island, which is quite surprising at this time of year. And I have seen a lot of, dare I say it, actually Germans, and I know they're German because I've heard them talking, out and about and wearing shorts and t-shirts this week, and it has been quite a lot cooler than the temperatures that we had the week before last. So we are having some nice weather in the days, but the nights are just getting a little bit chilly now. Let me know in the live chat box as well if you are coming over to Mallorca for this Christmas, if you're actually going to be spending Christmas here on the island. I do have lots of information on my YouTube channel, but also on my website as well, on MallorcaUnderTheSun.com. If you are coming out, I've got all the information about Christmas markets, where to get Christmas lunch, as well as everything that is happening over Christmas in Mallorca for the festive season. Let me just turn around. Hola. ¿Qué tal? We're gonna get video bombed by teenagers, I can tell. I'm just gonna give you a few nice views here before we head on up towards Plaza Mayor. I hope this live stream is looking good, guys. I hope it's looking good. Sarah Sparkles, hello. You're watching from a very freezing Skegness tonight. Right, let's keep going. We're gonna head on up through Palma. We're going to go and head on up towards Plaza Mayor. And just check out this blanket of lights that we have here. This is just absolutely stunning. So beautiful. I've actually cordoned off some of the roads here so people can pass. If anyone wants the most festive McDonald's here in Mallorca, it's to my right hand side. Also, when I get home this evening as well, I'm going to do a resend on an email which I sent out last Thursday. If you're not on the Mallorca Under the Sun email list as well, I do encourage you to sign up. Head on to the homepage on MallorcaUnderTheSun.com, sign up for that email, especially if you're coming over next summer as well. I'm testing it at the moment to see what you guys think of the information. So when I get home this evening, all the new sign-ups from last Thursday when I first sent it out will be pinged later on tonight. So coming up past Bar Bosch here, if you're familiar with Palma, actually Bar Bosch is one of the most famous iconic bars. It's been around since 1936 actually. Very, very traditional bar over here in Palma. Worth stopping for a drink and a little bit of tapas. Also look, I'm just going to show you down these side streets down here too. Look, check this out, look how pretty this is, look. In the old town's side streets, they have all these gorgeous little decorations put up and they're so tasteful as well. Oops guys, sorry. Oh no, hold on, we have a problem. Okay, so I have to apologise, this kid just came flying out of nowhere. Let me see if I can get the gimbal back on. We've got the gimbal back on again. Oh my goodness me. Guys, let me know if I'm still here. A small child came flying out of nowhere. Literally caught the cable on my mic and it just literally pulled the whole thing down. There you go, that is the beauty, I have to say, of live streaming. I think I'm back though, and I think everything's working. Do you know what, it's probably improved the image as well. Let me just double check. Let me just have a look at the comments. Hang on guys, can you still hear me and see me? No, I have not had any wines. That is just so funny. This tiny little kid came literally flying out of nowhere. Oh my goodness. I love it. I think I will need need a drink after this, seriously. I can't tell you how nerve-wracking doing the live streams are sometimes. You never know what's going to happen. And I think small flying children coming out of Bar Bosch is one thing I wasn't really expecting tonight. You thought I'd been attacked? Oh my goodness, that's brilliant. All I could see was my camera just tipping up to the right hand side and flipping over. I think it's gone a bit wonky though. There's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. Oh, hilarious. Oh my goodness. Right, we are coming up to Bar Alaska here. Now, from what I've been reading in the papers, they're threatening to actually close down this little kiosk over here, which again is another staple of Palma Old Town. A lot of people stop by here on the way home from work or when they're out shopping and stuff for a quick drink. Very nice social meeting place. We're just coming up to here Plaza Mercat as well if you're here with kids. The Christmas lights displays change every single year actually, and this year we've got the little kids rides here. We've got a few little stalls too to get some snacks and drinks. And yes, you're right as well, best burger in town in Bar Alaska. There's no seating, there are a few stalls at the bar. And the canyers as well, the beers are really cheap. John, hello, good evening, thank you for letting me know the picture's okay. Paul, good evening from Brighton. Right, I'm going to keep walking. Now I know we're back up and running. Oh my goodness. Nerves of steel, people. You have to have nerves of steel doing these lives. You just don't know what you're going to come across. Oh my goodness. Sharon, thank you so much for your super chat this evening. Very much appreciated. Now, I think you guys will be able to see, let me just recalibrate this. I think you guys may well recognise this particular area. I've featured it in some of my other Palma videos. A little bit harder to see tonight actually with all the people around, but we've got some absolutely stunningly beautiful buildings. We've got the Grand Hotel to my left-hand side. You've got some of the most fabulous bakeries as well down on this little area. We're just at the steps at the bottom of Plaza Mayor. I'm going to head up the Rambler steps actually, because if I go up the steps in front of me we may well lose the signal too. But look, we've got cafes all around here, we've got exhibitions across the road as well. It's such a nice area. Dave and Lindsay, good evening from Dragonfly Promotions from up there in Scotland. I'm guessing you've got minus something degrees up there tonight as well. Let me just turn back and just show you down this street. It's just so gorgeous. So this is just an example of some of the places that you can come and sit out if you are coming over for Christmas this year. It's a very different feel, of course, to what you're going to get during the hot summer months. Dave and Lindsay, thank you so much for your super chat as well this evening. Much appreciated. Right, we're going to head up the steps by the Rambla and we're going to head into Plaza Mayor. Now, I'm not quite sure if the markets are up and running at the moment. They should be. They were setting up just a couple of weeks ago. So I do assume that they're going to be up and running tonight. The amount of people out, I can't imagine they wouldn't be, to be honest. So let's go and have a look. And they always have a really lovely Christmas lights display in Plaza Mayor too. Plaza Mayor is of course the main square over here in Palma. Let's head up these steps. Now the temperature over here this evening, it must be about 16 degrees now. It was 18 degrees earlier today, but it's so humid it actually feels a lot colder than it actually is. And if you're in the Facebook group, you'll have seen me moaning about the temperature this morning. Goodness me, it's busy going up the Rambla. We're going to head up through there in just a second. Let's keep going up towards Plaza Mayor. For those of you who haven't been to Palma for many years, there used to be a little commercial centre right underneath Plaza Mayor, but that's now closed down. And I don't know what they're going to do with it, so... Oh, I'm getting my steps in tonight. This is actually the quickest way up here, in hope that I'm going to keep the signal going. Right. I'm running. Here we go. Let's see what this is looking like tonight. It's looking very pretty. Now normally where I'm standing in previous years, you would have had the carousels. I think they've moved them all the way down to Plaza Mercat. William, good evening. I can see you are watching from Glasgow. Look, we even have a Father Christmas here. Papa Noel in the square. Kids are getting their photos taken with him. Let's have a quick look at the stalls. Let's see what's open. Look, you can get your little nativity scene items to my right hand side if you're building one of those. And it's not looking too busy this evening. Let's have a look. We do have got some little kids bouncy castles. We've got some more stalls to my left hand side. Let me have a look. Barbara, good evening. You're saying that you're missing the island. I honestly think, guys, that you can get quite a good deal coming over here if you're looking for some cheap flights. I'm just going to have a look at the entrance coming in here because I'm not going down through Plaza Court tonight where they have the New Year celebrations. I will point it out though because I'm going to keep on heading on up through. Let's see. Actually, no, maybe we can just go and have a quick look. Let's go and have a look. So we're going to take a quick look at Plaza Court. If you are over here for New Year, this is the place that you do come to come and see in the New Year. Bring your 12 grapes to eat at midnight. But look at all the main shopping streets over here. They're so beautifully decorated with these lights as well. Check this out. Got lots of lovely little shops down here as well and cafes. Same goes down here too. Let's go and have a look. Right, I can see I do have the 63 thumbs up on this live stream this evening. Actually, let's go down to my right. If everyone on this live stream could kindly hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, it will roll this video out to others who are interested in watching the Christmas lights over here in Mallorca. And maybe for those who have come on holiday this year, and they want to see exactly what it's like. I'm absolutely paranoid running into people now after what just happened, actually. Oh my goodness. So we've got a few shops open this evening. The shutters that are down at the moment on some of these shops. Obviously these shops will be open during the week or on the Saturday evening. We're just going to come around Plaza Court and head on back up towards Plaza Mayor before heading up towards the Rambla. I hope the signal is okay because we are in quite a thin side street here in Palma, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed. It's getting a bit blurry. Let me try and get into a square pretty quickly. Now, the one thing I absolutely love about Palma as well, contrary to what you're seeing this evening, because it is a Sunday night and not all of the shops are open this evening, but this is really a living town, and it's a town that has department stores which are still open, and they're not left dead and empty on the high street. It's a city that has shops open as well, and if you're just looking at many of the cities, particularly in the UK as well, where we've got so many empty properties and where town centres have actually died off a little bit. We don't get that here in Palma. So it's a really lovely place to come over the winter months and the summer too. Right, I'm just coming into Plaza de Court here. This is where they had the big Christmas lights switch on, as well as on Paseo del Borne. They had a little exhibition here last Thursday night. It was absolutely rammed, packed too. If you want to see what that was like, then do check out the Facebook group. I posted the official reel from Palma City Council. This is the town hall just in front of me here. This is where it's all happening on New Year's Eve. And all across the main squares here as well, you're going to get Christmas light displays as well. They've decorated all the trees. They put baubles in the main squares as well. It is absolutely beautiful. Also in the main town hall here, you've got the nativity scene. It's the main nativity scene in the town. I do have an article on my website with the nativity scenes. You can find in other main locations all around the city, but this is the main one to pop into. And the closer we get towards Christmas Day, the bigger you're going to find the queues of people who are wanting to go and see that nativity too. Right, I've just seen a question. Is it going to be warm at Christmas? Do you know what? We normally have a sunny Christmas here. I can't remember a time when we haven't had a sunny and warm Christmas, apart from in 2020. Normally the temperatures are quite mild. You may get like temperatures around 19 degrees, maybe 20. I've known years where we've had 21 degrees as well, and sunshine. So fingers crossed it will have another sunny and warm Christmas if that is what you like. One thing's for sure though, it's definitely going to be a lot warmer than you're going to find up in Northern Europe, where it'll probably be raining and absolutely freezing cold too. Lee, I've just seen your message there. Kerry's asked if we've got a spare room and can she come over at Christmas. Bless. You can all camp out on my living room floor. So we're heading back towards Palma de Mallorca here. We've just done the loop, come down the parallel side street to my left. Got plenty more shops going up on the right hand side. And it's going to be busy like this in Palma for basically every single evening now, on the run up to Christmas, and in the run up to Three Kings Day as well, on the night of the 5th of January. Christmas does last a little bit longer over here than it does in many of the other countries. Also, we've got the added benefit as well that the shops stay open until normally around 10 p.m. actually. Some may close at 8 o'clock. Some smaller shops may close at 8, but you're going to see them open to around 9 or 10 p.m, which is absolutely fantastic. Right, we're heading back in towards a very busy Plaza de Mayor. Just keep my cables down. You can see the sign just in between the two trees here. It says Bon Nadal, that is Happy Christmas in Catalan, which of course is the main language here on the island, even though everyone speaks Spanish. My goodness me, now on my right hand side as well, we've got more kids carousels. John, good evening. You're looking forward to coming back to the island next year as well. Robert, you're saying I can't read that, oh my goodness. I really hate white on black text, I just can't see it at all, it's absolutely shocking. You're nostalgic for the walk. Oh my goodness, so you've been here before and you're really enjoying it. Now look, we've got plenty of other little stalls down here to my right hand side.
Yeah.
If I head on up this street here, this is Calle San Miguel. It's looking quite busy up here too actually. I'm not going to walk through there because it's mainly shops and you've got the little stars and stuff. I think we're going to head on down towards the Rambla, which is a little bit more picturesque. And what I absolutely love at this time of year is the markets and all the locally made, handmade products too, which you can get over here, and just a little bit more unique. Got the Terminator street guy as well, look. Off to go and do his street art. I'm sure many of you have seen him before if you've been over here during the summer months. Right, let's head out to let's head out towards the Rambla again. I'm going to do the steps, it's a bit easier on the way down, hoping I'm not going to lose signal going underneath these arches. Let's have a look. Also, I have to say as well, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. It's not just Palma that I live stream from. I'm mainly a tourism-based YouTube channel focusing on holidays over here in Mallorca. Right, let me just have a quick look at the best way down here. Let's see which way we're going to go down. We're going to go this way. I've got plenty of guides, travel guides, resort guides, travel tips, and holiday news as well, if you're coming over to the island, particularly for next summer. And actually, I posted last night actually a guide to Colonia San Jordi, which is on the south coast. It's somewhere I've never filmed before, and I went there just a few weeks ago actually. So if you want to see some nice turquoise waters and some sunshine too, do go and check out that video after this live stream. It's an absolutely gorgeous part of the island. Right, so we're heading up through La Rambla, which does look just as picturesque actually as Paseo del Borne. So pretty, and it's lined with little stalls as well. I'll just hold this above. Wow, it's getting busy down here. Oh my goodness. Is that Ian I can see from Newcastle? Ian, good evening. Lovely to have you here. I'm just going to hold the camera up above people's heads a little bit because it is getting quite busy as we're going on through. So I can't see the screen. But look, everywhere we're coming across through here, look, we've got all these lovely little stalls Now this really beats shopping in the main branded tourism shops in my opinion. If you're looking for some unique souvenirs, then absolutely worth coming over here.
Globitos para los niños, globitos.
Got globitos para los niños, I love it. They even have the prettiest balloons here too. I've got to admit, they always do a really, really good job on Christmas. Now I know it's not quite the end of November just yet, but I hope this is making you feel a little bit festive. I know a lot of other towns and cities have been putting on their Christmas lights over the past few days. Let me know how they compare to what you're seeing here in Palma. Are you tempted to come over? Oh my goodness, it's so busy. This reminds me of Calador in right at the end of July. I have to say, it's about as busy as Calador. Let me know as well where else you'd like to see me live stream from in December. I may do a live stream maybe from another Christmas market, or if you'd like to see some old town markets as well in the day, maybe I can go up to Poyensa or go up to Alcudia. Let me know. I think I might run a poll. I'll be definitely back in Palma as well, because I've got a few other highlights to show you over here, because as I said from the beginning too, it's absolutely impossible to get all the way around the Palma Christmas lights in one go. I would be here all night. Now we do have some big changes with the locations of the markets over here in Palma this year. Where we would have found a big market over in Plaza España, it's actually moved to behind the bus station and the train station in Parque de Estaciones, and that's where I'm guessing the giant Christmas tree is going to be as well, because I haven't actually seen it yet, so I'm thinking that's where it might be for this year. I also had a message too I had it on the comments on one of my videos this week. A lovely lady said, I think it's Mary, said she's coming over to Palma in the next week or so, and she's worried about getting lost. It does seem very daunting, particularly at night, and you may think it's very easy to get lost here, but as the city is actually quite small, you're going to end up on the main square after a few twists and turns, so don't worry too much if you're coming over. Oh my goodness, it's so packed. Here I was thinking it was going to be really deadly quiet tonight. Let's have a nice leisurely walk through Palma. There'd be nobody here. How wrong I was. Also, if you're coming here with kids as well, I can see some more carousels just at the top of, just outside the hospital, Clínica Roger. Right, let's get across the road here. Okay, so just to get our location, because it does look like I'm wandering randomly around, we do have a hospital to my left here, Clínica Roger. I'm at the top of the Rambla. I have actually been over here a few times in my videos. This is the top of the Rambla. We've just walked up through the market. We're going to head up through Calle Oms now. We're going to go and see if that market is open behind the bus station. I'm not convinced actually. Let's go and have a look. It's quite an out of the way location actually, considering so many people are pouring into the city to go and check out the lights. let's see if it's open already tonight. That's hard to believe, it's actually a school day tomorrow with the amount of kids out this evening. They obviously don't have any homework to do. I know living in the UK as well, I know from my friends who've had kids over there, kids tend to go to bed a lot earlier. Over here we have a much later dinner and you don't find kids going to bed till a lot later on in the evening. And they're still up and early and starting school for 9 o'clock too, so I think we might have a few tired kids out tomorrow for sure. I can see Caroline, good evening. Your question is, you've not seen any lights as good as this in Palma? Oh my goodness, that's Livy's here. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. When you were there, the ground was full of palm leaves. Was that during Easter by any chance? Because if it was, they do have, as part of the Easter celebrations on Palm Sunday, they have all the palm leaves and the palm crosses that are given out at the churches. And that may well have been it. Now I can see it's always very pretty at the top of Calle San Miguel as well. Let's go and have a look. Calle San Miguel is another main shopping street up here. Also, as well, after the Christmas season, if you are coming out here for Three Kings, and don't even think as well that even after the Three Kings event on the 5th of January, that Christmas is going to be over, because it isn't. We're going to have the San Sebastian celebrations taking place on the run up to the 19th and 20th of January. It'll be the last time the lights are switched on as well for the festive season. That's a huge party as well. So if you're wanting a really cheap break in January, then that might also be a good time to come over. And in years gone by as well, we have had some really nice weather in the first couple of weeks of January too. Got absolutely no idea what the weather's going to do this year or for the beginning of 2024, but let's see what happens. Guys, can you see that full moon tonight? My goodness me, look at this. That's not a Christmas light, that's the moon. Wow. Let's just have a little look. So, running parallel to the Rambla is Calle San Miguel. We've got all the branded shops running down through here, like Mango, Desigual, all sorts of shops coming down. If I turn to my left here, we're going to head on towards Plaza España. Let's keep going up. I can literally smell roasted chestnuts. Chestnuts roasting. What's going on up here? Let's go and take a quick look. Wow, it is very busy up here too. Someone's not having a good time though right behind me. I can hear some crying. Now we do have some major works going on over here in Plaza España, hence why there's no market, which is normally held to the right hand side. But we're going to cross the road here up at the bus station to see what's going on across the road. New for this year as well, or coming back for this year? Oh my goodness, I've got a sea of people coming towards me. Yikes, let me tuck into the side. Coming back for this year as well, we've got the Palma ice rink, which we haven't seen since 2019, and that is such good fun. They didn't have it last year, which was such a shame, but let's head on over to Parc de Stations. Now, if you are arriving into Palma by bus or by train, this is going to be your arrival point, so you're going to hopefully be able to hit a market pretty much as soon as you get here. The Soller train stop is just to my left-hand side. You've got the TIB Red and Yellow bus station stop right in front of me, and the blue EMT Palma buses actually stop on the streets here, either side of the avenidas. Right, got to wait for the green man. How's everyone doing? Thank you so much for all the thumbs up. We've got over 100 likes here. Thanks so much, guys. Please keep hitting that like button if you haven't done so already. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. The palm tree leaves that you saw in July. Oh, it's when you had the storm. Oh my goodness, yes. I think we saw quite a few things on the ground during the storms during the summer. Jules, good evening. Hi to you and Gaz tonight. Yeah, do you know what? I didn't think it would be that busy either. No, I'm just waiting for... Here we go. Right, let's go. If I go on the... Rather than going through the middle of the crowd, I'll try and go on the outside of everybody. So if you are staying outside of Palma, this is where you're going to come in, okay? Just going to show you, just navigate you a little bit around here. We're going to go... Do I head off to my left or my right? It's absolutely packed down here. I'm not going to walk through here, but we're going to go straight on. If I go down these steps here, we'll go down into the bus station. But behind the bus station here is hopefully where we're going to see the main market over here in Palma tonight. You can see we've got loads of fairground rides. It's going to be very noisy coming through here. I can't remember actually there being fairground rides all the way around this area in bygone years, but look, check this out. We've got some bouncy trampolines. I'm pretty sure we've seen that over in Soller in past years, actually, in Port de Soller. The ice rink is somewhere as well. It is normally around this area. Pista de here we go. Pista de Yellow is just round here. It's the ice rink. Let's go and have a quick look. My daughter wants to go ice skating next weekend after she's had a toe operation. I'm like, no, please don't. So hopefully she'll go in well, hopefully she'll be able to go before the season's out. But so we've got the ice skating rink here. It's very busy. And look, we've got more kiddies, merry-go-rounds here, little carousels. They call them locally here cachivaches, and I'm probably not pronouncing that right. I just remember from when my daughter was really small, her Spanish friends used to want to go to the cachivaches, and this is it. So that they've got this now. All of this used to be in Plaza España last year. They've got the churros and chocolate stands, little snack stands and waffle stands. Let's head on into Parc de Stations. Goodness me, it's busy. I can see the big Christmas tree. It is here. Now, this huge Christmas tree used to be down in Palma de Mallorca in previous years, but we can see it over here tonight. And oh my goodness me, I thought it would be really dead coming through here. It's not. Let me just head on to the right hand side, out of people's ways. Hold on, we'll go on the grass. My goodness me, check out how busy this is. There is a huge market down here. Let's head to the end. So this is actually really fantastically located actually. There was rumour in the previous months that by holding the market here that it just wouldn't be busy because it's not a natural thoroughfare for people who are coming into Palma. But I think they could be happy enough to see that it's extremely busy down in this particular market. And there's the COVID Christmas tree. That's hilarious. I remember actually in 2020 when they had this tree over in Palma de Mar, you can actually walk through it, and they banned people from walking through during the pandemic. It's absolutely hilarious, but like it would make a difference anyway. So this is looking very pretty. I think the council are going to have to do some major work here to the grass after Christmas is over, because, well, everyone's on the grass. Let's get through here. And here we have the huge Christmas tree as well coming through. I'm hanging on to all my wires, guys. I'm hanging on to all my wires. I'm hanging on to the gimbal. I'm watching out for flying children as well. Let's try and get through here. Goodness me. Honestly, I can't believe the amount of people down here tonight. I think a lot of people were thinking if they came here on a Sunday it wouldn't be as busy as Saturday. We're all wrong, obviously. You can actually walk through that Christmas tree. I won't though. A little bit of a closed space going through there. And just come through to the other side. We also have some, oh my goodness, look, we've got lots of food stalls over here too. Look, so we've got some pop-up food vans. You've got like burger stalls here, barbecue stalls, empanada stalls. So you can come out, you can get your dinner as well on the move as you're coming through the Christmas markets. And actually these trees here look really pretty, even though they're losing the trees, losing their leaves. Looking absolutely stunning. And my goodness me, this market is still ongoing as well. I can hardly believe it, my goodness me. Let's head on right down to the end. This is actually a fantastic way for you guys to explore a bit more of Palma. I know many of you who come over to Palma over the summer tend to focus around the old town and you don't wander out to these suburbs and these areas as well, but these, in my opinion, it's a very kind of like traditional Mallorca down here. We've got some other nice shopping streets as well. My goodness me. I wasn't expecting to come quite this far up this evening, but I have, and this is just half of it as well, guys. I did say that Palma is quite a small city. Small dog has just seen a very big dog, hence the barking. Right, let me just come down here a little bit further. So Parque Estaciones is huge as well, and actually if you are here with kids, you've got a massive, huge play park too. It's an absolutely fantastic place to come during the summer months. Right, let me just spin the camera around. I think we've come basically to the end of the market. Whoa, guys, thank you so much for joining me this evening on my mega tour of the Christmas lights coming up from the Lonca, from the Paseo Maritimo, all the way up here to Parque de Estaciones. Now, we're going to keep the festive spirit going because I'm going to make, of course, some recorded content because you're going to just get a better quality video. I know some of you don't watch the live streams. I know some of you just like my recorded content as well. So, of course, I'm going to be doing some recorded content from over here, as well as some hints and tips as well if you're coming over to the island over the festive season. Now, I already have a video all about coming to Mallorca in December. It's pinned at the top of my YouTube channel. You can watch that. Make sure you watch that before coming over. If you want some summer sunshine, then I've got plenty of content as well coming out, and also check out my Colonia San Jordi video too if you want to see the sun today. Okay everyone, I'm going to flip the camera around for some final views of Palma and the Christmas lights. for this evening. I have to say as well, oh my goodness, thank you so much for all the super chats tonight. A little bit overwhelmed considering I wasn't even going to live stream tonight, so thank you so much for those. Always very much appreciated. Right, let me just spin the camera around. And here's the entrance. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all a little bit more in the festive spirit now. We've got lots more of Christmas to come as we head on into December at the end of next week, and I can't believe we're still in November. Have an amazing Sunday from wherever you are watching in the world. Thanks again for all your super chats. And Lee, I've just seen that. Kerry's bags are packed. She's at the airport. Hilarious. Brilliant. Janice, good evening as well. I've just spotted you there too. Thanks everyone for joining the chat. Always good fun. I'm so sorry I couldn't read all the chats. I'm going to have to sort that out for next time, particularly when I'm live streaming at night. But anyway, thanks very much for watching everyone. I shall see you on the next video. I'll see you on the next live stream as well, wherever that may be from. But have a fantastic Sunday evening from wherever you're watching in the world, and goodbye for now.